Hello everyone and welcome to Pep Coding. So today in this class we are going to discuss how to find the GCD and LCM of two numbers, right? So in the input we are given two numbers and one number 1 and number second, and we have to find the GCD and LCM of two numbers, that is the greatest common divisor and the lowest common multiple of two numbers. Now let's discuss the approach. So the proof, let the number be 36 and 24. First number is 36, second number is 24. Now the brute force solution for this can be, we have to start from the smallest number, that is 24, and we have to move up till 2. In between this range we'll find the lowest number which is divisible by both 36 and 24. So it will start from 23. 23 is not divisible with 36 and 24. 22, 21 and so on. When we reach 12, we find that 12 is divisible by both 36 as well as 24. So 12 will be our greatest common divisor for them, right? But for this question, we'll discuss another approach. We'll use this method in our smaller classes, that is known the division method, right? So in this method, we divide first number, that n1 is 36 and n2 is 24, right? So we'll divide 36 with 24, n1 with n2, and we'll find the remainder of this. The remainder is 12. Now this remainder will now be our divisor, and the divisor now becomes our dividend, right? So again we divide this number and we get the remainder as 0. We have to perform this division until we get the remainder as 0. So when we'll get the remainder as 0, the divisor is our GCD. The divisor which is giving us the remainder as 0 is our GCD, right? So let's code this approach. So we have to take the input from user, two numbers. The first number, let the first number is n1. And the second number be n2. Right? Next we have to perform this division until we get the remainder as 0, right? So while the remainder is not equal to 0, we have to perform this division. Now in the division, let we store the remainder in some variable, say r, and in the next division n1, the dividend will now becomes n2, right? That is, dividend is now 24 and the divisor becomes remainder. So our dividend is now 24 and our divisor is 12, that is the remainder, right? So let's store the remainder in some variable r. Our dividend is now the divisor, and the divisor in the next division will be the remainder, right? So at the end this is n2, so n2 will our GCD. When we get the remainder as 0, the GCD is stored in n2, right? That is the divisor which gives us the remainder 0, right? So we have to print this GCD, or GCD, right? Now for LCM, lowest common multiplier. In our smaller classes, we discuss a formula that GCD into LCM is equal to the two numbers, the multiplication of two numbers. So we can find the LCM from this formula, that is LCM equals to the multiplication of two numbers divided by the GCD, right? So let's code this. LCM is equal to multiplication of two numbers divided by GCD. Now you can see that here we have changed, we have modified the values of two numbers, right? So we have to store this original two numbers in some temporary variable, right? So let the original first number is equal to this and the original second number is equal to this, right? So we have to use original numbers here, otherwise the numbers are going to modified in this while loop, right? So we have to use the original numbers here, right? So this will give us the LCM, so we have to print it in separate line. So after GCD, let me print the LCM, right? So let's try to run this code. So we are getting the expected output. Let's try to submit it. So we are getting the correct answer. So I hope you like this video. Please drop a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.